So hello everyone, my name is Matthew V, and I'm here to give you guys my little presentation on my whole experience here at Keypoint. As you guys know, this is going to be a video because I'm actually on vacation right now, but I still wanted to give you guys a little something to let you guys know and just reflect kind of on the time I've been here and kind of things that I've really enjoyed and learned. So a little bit about myself. So like I said, I'm Matthew. I'm the intern for account operations under Eric Nelson, and I go to UC Davis. I'm going to my third year there, and besides studying statistics and economics and just studying all the time, I also I'm a big sports fan. I'm a huge Warriors fan. I've been a fan for I don't know how long now, but a really long time. And I also play volleyball at Davis, so just here's a little picture of my club team from this year. And yeah, I'm pretty excited to tell you a little bit about myself and things about that I learned. I'll tell you a little bit about how I got the internship. So I've been banking with Keypoint for, I don't know, maybe 5 years, 5 or so. Maybe I started in 2010, I'm not really sure, but we've been banking at the Dublin branch, and the teller, Ken Nakamura, he's pretty much been the main teller that my family always goes to. And so I think it was last September, my mom just kind of went up to him and was like, "Hey, do you guys have internships at Keypoint?" And he was like, "Yes, we actually do have internships." So my mom put me in touch with him, and I just sent him my resume, cover letter, and then he said that he'd forward me any information about an internship opportunity. So when it was around April or May of 2015, earlier this year, he just got back to me and was like, "Here's the online application that you can just fill out," and that was the rest of this history. And then so I interviewed with Marcos and spoke with Eric as well, and it was a pretty simple process as well, and I thought it was great. One thing that I will say about the application process is I thought it was really good because it's just a form that you had to submit online, and you didn't have to make an account, whereas a lot of the internship applications that I've done throughout the last 2 years, a lot of times you have to make an account online and create a new password, login, and I thought that's kind of a hassle, and a lot of students in particular don't really want to go through all that extra work to do it. And so I think kind of having a form, the way that Keypoint had it set up this year, was really good because it made it really, really simple to just put it all in, resume, cover letter, answer some questions, and then get it out there to the recruiter. And I think you'll get a lot more applicants that way as well, so keep that up. That was really good. And then another thing that I really liked that's kind of related to Keypoint is since there's a branch here at work, it's been really great for me because I'm kind of old-fashioned, and I don't like to do mobile deposit checks for some reason. I'm not really sure why, but I don't like doing that. So when I got my first pay stub, I was able to just go downstairs, cash it in at lunch, and that was really nice and really convenient. And another thing at lunch was when I was doing my visa, we needed like a financial letter that stated like how much money I had in my bank balance, so that the visa department, consulate, I'm not really sure, but they would allow me to go and study abroad. So that was just really great, really convenient, and I know that really added to my experience at Keypoint, was just being able to do all these things while I was on my lunch break or right after work. So anyways, yeah, I've had a great experience with the branches and the membership, and I think that's really key at a credit union. And so tell you a little bit about some of the responsibilities I do. Like I said, I work for Eric and Miranda Shihab in card services and account operations. So some of the responsibilities: travel notes, levies, ACH loan payments, those are all pretty daily responsibilities that I have. And yeah, there are a lot of things that I've learned from them, such as making sure that I'm pretty due diligent and specific, and making sure that I pay attention to the finer details of all the things that I work on. And another thing that I've really enjoyed is, while I've been learning these, I've spent a lot of time with my fellow coworkers. They've had to take a lot of time out of their day to teach me and train me on these things, because in account operations we're always understaffed in a sense because people are on their sabbatical. So I really appreciate that Alda and Tumai, Salau, Amor, they've all been really helpful, and whenever I have questions, they're always more than willing to help answer them and help me move on and things like that. So that's kind of the responsibilities I've had. Um, I'm going to move on to kind of talking about some of the things that I've really enjoyed with the internship. And so the first thing is free snacks and vitamin water. I mean, I think that's everyone loves the vitamin water, and I pretty much eat a Nature Valley bar every day since I've been here, and I don't know, I enjoy that. Small things like that really stick out to me. Other small things are HR has really done just a fantastic, amazing job with making, I think, all the interns and myself feel welcome and part of the team, because all the interns, we're all like really young, we don't know anyone, but the bowling, all the different luncheons that we've had the one you guys are having right now that I'm not at, kind of sad about that, but all that's been really great. I can talk about new employee orientation that Tamla had with us. The different speakers we had. So meeting with Brad first, he took like 2 hours, an hour and a half out of his day just to kind of talk to us about and get to know us, and that means a lot to the interns, because this is the CEO. We also had Marnie talk about ergonomics, and I'm sure I might not be the only one talking about this at the presentation, but that really stood out to me, and the way that she was like, if you guys ever need anything, don't be afraid to ask. And when I wanted to get the little wrist pads for my keyboard and my wrist pad, I just asked her and it got done right away. You know, the small things like that, and I said, those really stick out to me in my experience. And then in the all-staff meeting when Brad was saying how when we all had to go up and introduce ourselves really briefly, he's like, if you guys, any of the staff, if you see the interns, just introduce yourself. And so, anyways, yeah, you can come in and get a sneak peek of this.
I'm sorry you almost finished because I got to set up.
Yeah. Yeah, and so that was great. And then, so because kind of how we got together was that same day I met Stephen Weiler, who's in commercial banking, while we were in the bathroom. Really strange, but we met together, and he just said that in their group they do a lot with statistics, and said that if I ever want to take some time out and spend some time with them, I can do that. And so I did, and I reached out to Marnie, and she said she got Stephen and Eric together, and I spent some time with them. I learned about appraisals and some of the things that they do and did, and it was a really great experience, and I'm hoping to do some more with them as well. I know I've already reached out to Stephen, and he has some projects in mind that he has for me, but it's been pretty good with that. And so to take away, to conclude this, I learned a lot more about the financial industry, professionalism, coming to work every day, being committed to your craft, as well as I've learned that commuting, because I live in Pleasanton, so I have a pretty heavy commute every day, but I just learned a lot about what I want to do in the future, and I'm really grateful that Key Point was able to bring me in this year, and I'm really grateful, and thank you guys so much for your time. That's it.